Hey, welcome back to the Top 20 Nintendo DS Countdown. You may have missed the numbers 11 through 20. If you have, watch the first video here. If you have already watched it and maybe forgot what they were, I still do recommend watching the video, but let me catch you up. We have number 20, Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Skies. Number 19, Super Mario 64 DS. Number 18, Chrono Trigger. Number 17, Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Number 16, The World Ends With You. Number 15, Hotel Dusk, Room 215. Number 14, Ghost Trick. Number 13, Pokemon Black and White 2. Number 12, Nintendogs. And number 11, Sonic Rush. Now, on to numbers 10 through 1. Number 10, Metroid Prime Hunters. If you were like me and got the fat Nintendo DS upon release, then you got the Metroid Prime Hunters demo with it. I recall playing it endlessly with my brother. When the actual game released, I was still impressed. A full-fledged Metroid Prime game on my DS? In retrospect, I now realize that it would have been better with a joystick or two, but this game is still amazing. What's even better is that GameStop used to buy the demo cartridges for full price, thinking that they were the full game. Oh, the laughs I had at their expense. Number 9, Final Fantasy III. The first and only Final Fantasy game I have ever completed is Final Fantasy III on the DS. Square really went all out when they made the full remake of the previously unreleased Final Fantasy III in the West. Our Final Fantasy III was actually Final Fantasy VI as it turned out on the Super Nintendo. This was a classic RPG and I still wish I had my copy today. If you miss the old school RPGs, then pick up this and Final Fantasy IV, which was also a remake for the DS. Number 8, Mario Kart DS. It is Mario Kart on the Nintendo DS with online capabilities. Need I really say more? Mario Kart shines here with its spot-on controls, multitude of characters, and the now defunct online mode. Is it strange that Mario Kart DS is the best-selling? Oh, wait. The Wii version is the best-selling of them all? What a load of... Number 7, New Super Mario Bros. New Super Mario Bros. Reinvigorated the side-scrolling platformer. We hadn't had a new Mario side-scroller since Super Mario World, if you don't count Super Mario World 2, which was a spin-off, and the re-releases on the Game Boy Advance. New Super Mario Bros. Was great for beginners and added the Mega Mushroom, which allows you to trample all over your measly opponents. Mwahahaha. Number 6, Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. Mario and Luigi get one game where it is just the two of them starring, and you know what it is? A humorous RPG series, that's what I said too. Who would have thunk that? While Paper Mario is straight off course since the GameCube days, Mario and Luigi have been holding strong and seem to be getting better with every entry. What makes Bowser's Inside Story even better than the previous two games? Let me tell you, Bowser. Oh yes, the big man himself. You get to play as him while Mario and Luigi are inside of him. This is easily one of the most unique and fun takes on an RPG in a long time. Well, until Dream Team comes out, but that's on 3DS. Number 5, Elite Beat Agents. The Elite Beat Agents are at your service. Well, these guys have never been at my service, but they are helping out those around the world who are in desperate, dire situations. From babysitting to taxi driving to helping out some stranded rich girls on an island. Yikes, sounds like a lot of first world problems. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to me either. Why does Dancing the La La by Ashley Simpson help an Olympic sprinter feel better? Beats me. Elite Beat Agents is a music rhythm game that still has me popping it in from time to time, even now. Just a heads up that Jumpin' Jack Flash is a killer. Number 4, 999. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. You find yourself waking up on a ship when all of a sudden water starts bursting in through the only window. You find out that you and 8 other people have 9 hours to escape this sinking ship that oddly resembles the Titanic. Every decision you make has an impact, as your decisions impact who lives and who dies. With 6 different endings and by far the best story on the DS, I love 999. It is essentially Saw on the Titanic, but with a story that rivals anything Tarantino has thrown at you. Number 3, Advance Wars Dual Strike. Advance Wars 1 and 2 were both gems on the Game Boy Advance. Nintendo wasted no time in giving us the crown jewel of the series as soon as the DS launched. With the ability to have a battlefield on the top and bottom screen of your DS, with a new story and the new addition of combining two CO's powers into one like superpower, I can't even, what should I say? This strategy game is just wonderful. I cannot name one fault in this title, not a single thing. It's too bad we went from this to Days of Ruin, and since that game, Advance Wars hasn't been heard of. Number 2, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. How does a remake of a Game Boy Color game land at the number 2 spot? Have you ever played Heart Gold or Soul Silver? You have 2 regions, 16 gems, 2 battles with the Elite Four, and a face-off with your old self from Pokemon Red and Blue before you do any post-game content. What I deem the absolute best in the series is faithfully remade here with a few new additions. No Pokemon game has ever lived up to this title, and none will until we see another Pokemon game with more than one region in it. Get on it, Nintendo. Number 1, Cory in the House. Most people debate over what the best game is when it comes to the Nintendo DS. For me, it came pretty easily. Cory in the House is a masterpiece that has finally started to be recognized by the general public. Just look at some of these reviews. Okay, fine, let's be serious. Number 1, the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Hold it! How could I forget Phoenix Wright? I may be cheating by including the trilogy, but they are all amazing and on par with each other. The story, characters, and humor are all top-notch. Take that! Nothing will get you more pumped up than the over-the-top objections and banter between the characters. This series can never go wrong. Objection! Well, Apollo Justice has a slight misstep, but I'm not including that here. Nothing tops Phoenix Wright on the DS. Hey, did you enjoy part 2 of the top 20 Nintendo DS games? Well, you should subscribe. The more subscribers we get, the more likely we are to do more of these top lists. Check out our site at geeksundergrace.com. And I don't know what else to tell you, but I may have another list in the future. It may involve the Wii. I don't know. I do know. The next list is